welcome you back inside the friendly confines of Hitachi Energy Arena as the Blue Ridge Bobcats meet the Twin City Thunderbirds for the second of a double-digit number of meetings this season. Brett Wiseman alongside you, Allison Eads and Kane Akers are our technical crew this evening. Kelsey Martian's our camera operator. James Trent and Sam Baber and Lindsay are all at ice level. Already, let's go ahead and take a look at our safe and secure storage starting goaltenders for tonight's contest. Hunter Verostic back in between the pipes for the Bobcats tonight. Comes in with a 1-2-0 record of 337 goals against and a .934 save percentage. Opposite him, Boris Babik. 5 starts this season, a 2-3-0 record of 420 goals against and an .883 save percentage. Tonight's with home services starting lineup is as follows for the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Damon Ferosith, Michael Mercurio, and Kyle Heitzner up front. Igor Romanov back from his upper body injury and back in the lineup tonight. Alongside him on defense, Philip Lavac, and as we said, Hunter Verostic in between the pipes. Let's take a look at where the Bobcats stand in the Empire Division standings. You see there, Port Huron trying to keep pace with Binghamton, and the Bobcats locked in a log jam in the middle of the division. Topeka is in third. The Bobcats, though, still clinging to that fifth and final playoff spot in the Empire Division. Long way from now, but if the season ended today, the Bobcats would be the away team in a metaphorical wildcard game against the Danbury Hat Tricks. So points at a premium tonight. Although it's not a divisional game, let's take a look at the Continental Division standings and see where Carolina shakes out. As you see, they are second from the bottom in the Continental Division. An abnormal start for Twin City, I should say, for the Thunderbirds as they come in at 2-6-0 with 6 standings points just above the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Another team that's abnormally lower than normal, Columbus, who sits in fourth. Big reason why, they've only played, tonight will be their first home game. They've been on the road for the first month plus of the season. So they are at home tonight. And if we can pull up the FPHL score ticker, there we go. You'll see a battle of first place teams going on in Binghamton between the Black Bears and the Athens Rock Lobsters. So the first place teams in both divisions going at it there tonight. Baton Rouge and Topeka are idle this weekend. You see Columbus is in action tonight. Hosting PD, again for their home opener. Biloxi and Monroe, Watertown and Danbury, and Indiana visiting Port Huron for the first time. We'll keep you apprised of all the updates on those games as the night continues along. And in just a moment, we'll send it down to public address announcer Mike Atwell for our pregame introductions. We will, though, prior to that, take a quick time out here from our great sponsors here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. Come back and get you set for puck drop between the Bobcats and Thunderbirds. The second meeting this year and the first from Hitachi Energy Arena. And the first end of a home and home in the rivalry. These two teams separated by just 93 miles, and we're separated by 7 minutes until puck drop. Back after this.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats!
Go Bobcats! Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
On the spot!
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game! Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Ashenback Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Ashenback Ford or Ashenback Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the spot!
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Solmic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people and the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Solmic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2097-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for
Stay on your feet. It's time to meet tonight's with home services starting lineups. Your netminder tonight from Turner Valley, Alberta, number 35, Hunter Ruskin. On defense from Minsk, Belarus, number 16, Igor Romanov. His partner on defense, from Ostrava, Czechia, number 19, Philippe Kulana. And forward from Grand Forks, North Dakota, number 9, David Verusev. Your assistant captain at forward from New Hartford, New York, number 23, Mike Mercurio. And that forward from Aurora, Ontario, number 86, Kyle Heisner. The Bobcats are coached by head coach Wojtek Zemlicka and assisted tonight by assistant coach Greg Hussey. Video coach Ryan Lambert, equipment manager Janet Rapley, and trainer Josh Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of your Blue Ridge Bobcats! And now, please welcome tonight's opponents, the Twin City Thunderbirds, and their starting lineup. In goal, number 35, Boris Babick. On defense, number 19, Joshua Slaggers. On defense, number 39, Tom Carter Jr. At forward, number 16, Jan Salick. At forward, number 22, Liam Walquist. And at forward, number 24, Jiri Pastuka. The Thunderbirds are coached by head coach Steve Harrison and player assistant coach John Mattia, equipment manager Mike Murphy, and assistant coach Kevin Turner. Bobcat fans, we ask that you remain standing as you are able. And remove your hats. Veterans render a hand salute for the performance of the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by Ashar Smithers. Bobcat fans, please direct your attention now to the Zamboni doors. For tonight's ceremony.
All right, about set to go here from Hitachi Energy Arena. Ashlar Smithers with a shred-tastic edition of the Star Spangled Banner. And now Kelly Oakes, the finance manager of tonight's game sponsor, Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC, will present tonight's ceremonial puck drop. It is Superhero and Mascot Mania night here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. And a good crowd on hand for this Friday night contest, the front end of a home and home. These two teams will meet 93 miles south in Winston-Salem tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. But tonight, in front of this raucous crowd here in Aurora County, the Bobcats look for their second consecutive victory. Or their second victory in the last 3 games, I should say. 4-4 through the first 8. Twin City 2-6. Bloomquist, Pastuca, Salak, Carter Jr. and Slagers in front of Boris Babick. Tonight, we're underway. Carolina wins, or I should say Twin City. It's only the 4th time I've done that this year. Wins the opening draw. Tapped from behind the red line by Bloomquist. This will be icing. With just 11 seconds off the clock here in our Aschenbach Ford first period. A reminder, no Brandon Reller tonight or tomorrow night. He's serving a 2-game suspension for actions in last Saturday's loss against Port Huron. And no Alexei Kulikov either, as remember, he was cross-checked up high as Heitzner, a shot that missed over the glove side of Babick. So he is out with an upper body injury tonight. Mercury score! That's deflected in! It took just 25 seconds to get one past Babick. 1-0. Heitzner on the redirect. Throw it to the net. Good things happen. Mercurio let it go. And Heitzner put it home. Well, now Martin to take and win the draw. And he'll backhand it into the zone. 1 shot, 1 goal, 1-0. Kramer. He's hit by Stuckless, got it ahead to Ford. Ford centers a one-timer by Smirnoff. Is sticked aside by Verostic. Stuckless back for Klinecki, chipped up the wall to Martin and out. Kozyrev, I should say Kozyrev, taps it into the zone. Smirnoff banks it ahead and out. The new ad just signed today by Twin City, Timofey Smirnoff. Began this season with the Quad City Storm in the SPHL. And a stretch pass ahead for Ford, too far. This will be icing.
Good fans, your friendly reminder to always keep your eyes open and watch out for those flying cuts, flying sticks, helmets, players. Watch out for stuff flying through the air.
So Daly, Andrioli, Bresco line is out. That's the 3rd line tonight. Face-off 1 by Bresco, who's knocked down. Erickson broke his twig, trying to let it rip. Bobcats still have it 5-on-4 in the O-zone here. Erickson gets a new twig from the bench. Kramer collects it, dumps it in from the red line. And it pinballs out of the zone off the stick of White. Farmer's run into by Andrioli. Now Verostic. Erickson turned it over nearly to Hippolyte Smith, who sends it up the wing. Now behind the net, Butita trying to settle it. Centering pass. Shot never got through. Bresco collects it. And stretches it ahead off the boot of Farmer at the red line. Farmer back ahead with it, bumped by Patakin. Farmer off the side of the cage was looking for Hippolyte Smith. Laird Patakin, off injured reserve and back in the lineup, sends it ahead behind Ferocith. So now Butita trying to back tap it for Farmer. Couldn't find him. And now Ferocith ahead for Heitzner. Heitzner lets it go off the stick of Carter Jr. and into the netting, out of play. So we get a whistle with 17:39 left.
Don't forget to stop out on the raffle tables tonight. Located behind sections 104 and 109. Get those Chuck-a-Bucks before your second intermission. And don't forget to get those 50-50 raffle tickets and your ticket for number 44. Gray jersey up for grabs tonight.
Heitzner off the ozone draw win, intercepted by Carter Jr. and cleared to center. Mercurio at the red line, hoisted into the cross side. Carter Jr. watched by Ferocith, around for Salak. His pocket's picked by Heitzner, who then has the favor returned. Those two go at it in the corner, and it is banked to Bloomquist. And Bloomquist dumps it in on goal. Verostic chisels that aside. Good hit by Hlavak on Bloomquist to break it up. Heitzner banks it out. Slagers, the former Bobcat, at center. E to D for Cade Hanley. Now back to Slagers, stretch pass behind Ford. Hlavak now for Kozirev. Kozirev sachets into the middle, centers it. Martin waiting, wrap chance. Redchenko blocked. Rebound loose. Stuckless couldn't get to it. Now White for Hanley. The Fu Manchu defenseman sends it ahead to Kramer, who dumps it in. Klinecki collects behind his own net. Hanley is officially on the all-mustache team, I'll give him that. That is one fancy Fu Manchu. Klinecki dangles into the zone. Stuckless now for Kozirev. Behind the net looking for Klinecki. It's intercepted by Ford, now ahead for White. Twin Cities top line goes to work. Step up by Redchenko, couldn't get it. Ford has it chipped just wide of the net. Kozirev now for Stuckless, he's 1-on-2. He'll just dump it in and change on the fly. Hanley behind his own net, chased after by Brezko. He'll try and set things up here. This is Dion Demke ahead for Butita. Delayed offside. Picked up by the Bobcats. Daly at center gets it into the zone. Picked off though by Demke. Back pass by Smirnov, who was hit hard by Andrioli and hit the deck. Banked ahead. Did it get Butita's stick? No, it did not. It is icing with 15:15 remaining in our Aschenbach Ford first period. 1-0 Bobcats. The goal for Heitzner, by the way, his 6th of the season already. Shots are 2-1 here in the early going. Hlavak, Romana, one-timer high into the netting, out of play. And Mercurio lost his bucket. Bobcats going with the chrome buckets tonight in the blue home uniforms. Twin City in their traditional road whites. And a bit premature by everybody there off the draw. Mercurio's tied up off of it. Pops free away from Farmer, but picked up by the captain Butita. Held in by Heitzner, off the bank clear. Farmer still can't get it out. Heitzner centered it, nobody home. Romanow far point. Battling with Hippolyte Smith, able to get it down low towards the goal line. Picked off though by Farmer. Hippolyte Smith pinned up by Ferocith in front of the bench, and it's snapped back in by Heitzner. Babic behind his own net, leaves it for Luke Dobles. Dobles gets a pick from Butita and gets it to center. Chopped back ahead off the turnover. Offside, Heitzner will have to let go of it to avoid a whistle. Farmer dumps it in. Verostic possesses this. Klenecki, Redchenko out. Dennis will dump it in from center, right on, and it's sticked aside by Babick. The captain Martin chasing after Slagers. Slagers now for Bloomquist. Bloomquist chips this behind the net. Loose in front, picked up by an awaiting Klenecki. Sidesteps a defender to his right for Stuckless. Stuckless banks it back for Kleno. Back for Stuckless. Backdoor feed! Tapped just wide. Kozirev was set up there on the stick side of Babick, but they couldn't make it work. Bloomquist battling with Martin along the half wall far side. Sends it towards the net, deflected wide. Slagers on the pinch. Hit by Redchenko. Now Stuckless behind Daly, picked off by Kramer. Kramer behind the net. Trying to center it, blocked by the skate of Stuckless. Kramer back to it, poked to center and out. And then Kramer hits the deck, looking for a call. He's not going to get one. White lost it to Patakin. Now Erickson. Banked ahead Andrioli. He's checked at the line by Ford. And we get it blown dead. Media timeout with just over 13 minutes left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. 1-0 Bobcats. We're back after this.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
To collect the best, you need to go to the best. Head to Bowman Brothers Cards and Collectibles in Bluefield for the best and latest in sports cards and collectibles. Kevin Bowman has been in the business for over 2 decades, and his store is the largest authorized dealer of Upper Deck's exclusive NHL trading cards in the area. It's not just hockey either. Kevin also has the best and brightest stars available to collect from all major sports. Nor is it just cards at Bowman Brothers. You can also collect a variety of sports collectibles and memorabilia from yesterday and today. Bowman Brothers also provides the best and brightest in entertainment collectibles. Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. 1-0 Bobcats. Here in the early going of this one, about 7 minutes off the clock in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Oh, miscommunication behind the net. Nearly cost the Bobcats as Kramer just took a waiting puck there. Daly banks it ahead, not out yet, held in by Hanley, who's run into by Daly. Patakin now for Daly. He is now able to clear it. Timofey Smirnov back into the zone. It's picked off by Erickson. That's off a twig, and now intercepted by Hanley off the glove down. Hanley peels ahead with it. Trying to stick handle around Patakin. Couldn't find Ford. White and Mercurio battled along the wall. Picked up by Daly. Now Hlavac 2-on-2 with Ferosith. Ferosith, a shot shut down by Babick. Cleared out. Romano trying to get to it. Will it be icing? Yes. With 12:17 left here in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Intercepted by Mercurio. And now backhanded to center. Romano. Picked off by Smirnov. He'll dangle through a couple. Offset the contact and dump it into the cross side. Off the stick of Verostic. Now Farmer at center. He's battling with Ferocith. Demke backhands it in. Michael Mania centers it off the back of the cage. Battling with Romano behind the net. 5-man scrum. 3 blue sweaters back there. It pops free to Mercurio, who's bodied by Butita. Multi-man scrum along the half wall once again. Dug loose by Klavak. He'll pivot on Butita. Shu Kim send it up the half wall. Heitzner smacks it out. Played back ahead. Butita with men touching back up on side. Demke back for Butita. He'll peel. Cross ice. Shot by Doplace off the stick of Heitzner and into the netting, out of play. Now Martin back for Stuckless. Stuckless tried to send it ahead. Could not, and it's intercepted. Martin recollects. Kozyrev sent it on goal. Sticked aside by Babic. Kozyrev tried to leave it for Martin. Now Bloomquist banks it around. Stuckless thrown to the deck by Salak. And the Thunderbirds collect. Picked off by Redchenko. Now Klinecki. Back for Dennis. Ahead for Brezko. Feathers it back into the middle for Dennis. Redchenko snipes it ahead off the stanchion and behind the net. Picked off, centered, nobody home. Daly let it go, and Babic makes the stop. Wacky sequence there. Halfway through the Aschenbach forward first period. 1-0 Bobcats. Chop to center. Daly handles the pinballing puck. Moves across the line to his right for Andrioli, but it's picked off by Ford. Ford loses the handle on it. Battling at center. Brezko hits the deck. Now Andrioli trying to settle it. Will circle route. Dangle around one defender, not the second. Here's White. Steps around Erickson, protects it to the side of the cage. Couldn't get a shot away. Erickson at the end of his shift. Stretch pass, partially deflected by Ford. Now Mercurio hit from behind by Smirnoff. Leaves it for Heitzner. Heitzner stretched over for Romano off the deflection. Sends it in, delayed penalty upcoming. It's going to go on the Thunderbirds. Ferocith forced to center. Verostic is off, 6-on-5 until the first touch by a Thunderbird stick. Romano muscles his way through center, drops it for Martin. Shoots it, the glove save made by Babic. But slashing is the call. It's on Timofey Smirnoff, and he's headed to the box. And the Bobcats are headed to the Hitachi Energy power play when we return. 8:59 to go in the Aschenbach forward first period. First man advantage of the night after this.
I am Hitachi.
Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region.
Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to hitachienergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi.
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats do the Hitachi Energy power play for the first time tonight. Score! Heitzner! Backhand sauce! Right under the bar, right off the bat. 2-zip. How do you like that? 4 seconds into the man advantage. A Thunderbirds penalty kill that came in operating at 71%. That's going to drop a percentage point after that one. Heitzner's second of the night, his 7th of the season, his 11th point to go with his 4 assists. Kozirev centers it for Martin, now Stuckless. Held in by Klinecki. Played around, Kozirev centered it, Stuckless. Tied up, got it free, and off the leg wide. Redchenko now for Martin. He'll snipe it around the kick plate, bank it off the backboards. Slager slams on the brakes. Hounded by Stuckless and draws a penalty. Carter Jr. tied up. Kozirev will make the touch. And now the Thunderbirds will go to a power play, which means the Bobcats head to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill for the first time tonight. It is a slash on Stuckless. So Thunderbirds power play operating at just 10% so far this season. Kramer for Ford. White. Remember the Thunderbirds' only goal, that 5-1 Bobcats win in Winston-Salem a couple weeks ago, was on the power play. Backdoor feed by Ford was partially deflected by Andrioli. Kramer's shot was stopped by Verostic, and now White forced to collect it. Babick sent it ahead for Kramer. Mania back for Kramer. They'll play catch along the near side half wall. Mania hit the deck, and Hlavak able to clear it. Babick now behind his own net, watched by Heitzner. He'll leave it for Ford. Minute 15 to go on the Stuckless slashing penalty for White. White across the line. Waiting, now throws it to the point Ford. Ford dusts it off, shoots through traffic, it's blocked in front. Verostic able to get a pad to it. Mania hit hard in the corner and now cleared out as Patakin threw his weight around. Now Mania trying to get back on side, back to the bench. Butsita for White. Able to collect it now off the tip. Demke, 40 seconds. White at the point to his left for Ford. Now Demke, far circle. Near side White. Out on top of the dot to the point Ford. A wrister blocked by Heitzner. And poked out by Mercurio. Bobcats will change penalty killers. Thunderbirds will swap the unit with 15 seconds left here on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Salak powers down the wing. Behind the net with it. Slams on the brakes now. Poked away by Hlavak. And Martin can't clear it yet. Salak holds it in. Verostic out of his net to collect it. Stuckless is free. Bobcats back at full strength. Chopped ahead. Stuckless couldn't get to it. Picked off by Hanley. Now Butita banks it in. Picked off by Daly. Daly now for Martin. Danny Martin speeds into the zone. Stick handles on Hanley. Sent it in front towards the net. Daly couldn't get to it. Butita now for Kramer. Puck pinballing around. High stick call waved off. Now Redchenko. Dennis, 1-on-4. Couldn't get around Hanley. Kramer able to clear it as far as center, where it's picked up by Andrioli. Behind the net, Hanley. He'll set things up here with under 5.5 left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Denver Craig bumped off by Ford, and Ford dumps it in. Klenecki. Andrioli had it picked off by Kramer. Pinball side of the cage. Brezko able to force it out. Now Denver Craig walks into the zone. Dropped Andrioli. Pad save made by Babick. Rebound trickled wide to the far side. Now Ford able to get it out. Redchenko, D-to-D Patakin. Drop back now for Redchenko. Tapped into the zone by Denver Craig. Babick for Farmer. That's off the stick of Ferocith into the netting and out of play. So we get a whistle with 4:36 left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. 2-0 Bobcats. We're back with the rest of this opening frame right after this. Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon. If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall, family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia. At Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. 2-0 Bobcats here with 4:36 left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Mercurio wins the draw, back to Romano. Shoots it, deflected by Heitzner and snared by Babick. With 4:31 to go. Romano on the face-off win, sends it towards the net, and Babick out right on top of the blue paint to make the stop. Face-off won by the Thunderbirds in the defensive zone and cleared out by Slagers. Foot race, Levac banked ahead, Romano. Battling with Hippolyte Smith, ahead for Ferocith. And cleared to center. Slagers, watched by Heitzner, and now over for Carter Jr. Carter Jr. nearly gave it away to Ferocith. Banked around the wall to the near side, Butsita for Carter Jr. He's pinned up by Mercurio. Heitzner tapped it away, but Butsita moves up the wing and gets it out. Intercepted again by Mercurio. Heitzner, or I should say, Romano for Levac. He'll dump it into the cross side. Heitzner contacted by Slagers. What a play by Stuckless to hold it in, and it's deflected high by Heitzner, who's got both tonight. That will catch enough snow to nullify icing, and picked up by Klenecki between the defensive zone hash marks. Now for Dennis Redchenko. He'll backhand it into the zone. Around the kick blade it comes. Babick settles it with the goal stick. Carter Jr. up the wing for Bloomquist. Bloomquist tied up by Kozirev. Stuckless forced it back to Redchenko. Bank to center. Pastuka tied up by Martin. Bloomquist now ahead for Salak. Klenecki intercepts. Gets it to Redchenko. Stuckless up the wall, not out yet. Hanley got a boot to it to hold it in. Redchenko pirouettes it over for Klenecki. Now back to Dennis. He'll break it out. Dangles around Bloomquist. Redchenko onside, sent it on goal, and it's waffle board to the side by Babick. Now banked ahead for Kramer. Cross ice, looking for White. Could not find him. Daly trying to chip it up the wall and does. Finds Andrioli, who gets it out. Brezko couldn't get to it. Intercepted at center by Farmer. Daly with a hip check on Ford. Ford tried to center, picked off by Andrioli. Stretched ahead, Brezko. He's got the Jets going. Milan Brezko powers to the net. Sent it through the blue paint wide. White now. Stretched ahead on the bank for Ford. Ford pinned up by Erickson, trying to battle through it. And Ford knocked off the puck. Brezko clears to center. Andrioli intercepts. When it comes to free to Farmer. $1:40 to go in this first period. 2-0 Bobcats. Ford had his stick lifted by Laird Patekit. Erickson now ahead Heitzner and Andrioli. Andrioli tried to drop it back. Nobody home. Heitzner comes to it. Cross ice. Mercurio right on the tape. Walks into it. Shoots and it's sticked aside by Babick. It nearly leaked through. Backhanded to center. Ford lost it. Mercurio down the wing. Waits. Centered it. Off a body in front. White chips it out of the zone. This should not go far enough for icing. Thunderbirds will have to change on the fly. Hlavak sent ahead to Heitzner and tapped it in the zone in the final minute of the first. Carter Jr. behind the net. For Michael Mania, he was poke-checked by Martin. Carter Jr. behind the net for Farmer. D-to-D, Carter Jr. once again up the wall. Hippolyte Smith able to chip it out. Martin intercepts and finds Igor Roman out. Stuckless contacted by Farmer, couldn't get it in the zone. Hlavak snipes it into the zone. No icing. Backhand to the head and tapped in by Butita. Or was it? It was not. It is icing. Face-off won by the Thunderbirds in the defensive zone. Carter Jr. around for Salak. Blocked by Andrioli. One timed off the deflection by Brezko and stopped by Babick. With 4, with 3, with 2, with 1. That will do it for period number 1. Good when all things told. Bobcats outshoot the Thunderbirds 16-6. And they outscore them 2-0 after 20 minutes of play.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you.
Be sure to stick around here at intermission. We got a mascot horse race coming up here for Mascot Mania Night. Dr. Josh Stevens, followed by Milan Brezko, and now everyone that needs to be off the ice, for the most part, is off the ice. So we've got Molly Bear from the Marion Hungry Mothers Summer Collegiate Woodbat baseball team, who Kelsey Marchant, our camera operator, is actually the, general manager of. Kelsey's important, in case you were unaware. The Fort Chiswell High School Pioneer. The Toys for Tots Bear. I mean, Rufus is the obvious choice here, you would think. Although I'm kind of pulling for Molly. Ruckus is dead in the middle. Ruckus might be at a slight disadvantage. The Toys for Tots Bear has a reach advantage. Oh, see, Rufus has the right idea. He is galloping. Everyone else is running. The Fort Chiswell Pioneer has taken the horse underneath his arm. That's not a good method. Turn it around, Rufus. There we go. Rufus is literally and figuratively spanking the competition. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Molly. Molly's got to run on the inside. Look out. Molly to the hash marks. Photo finish. Rufus. Oh, down they go. Molly's been decapitated. I don't know. I think Rufus committed a violation. Rufus committed a violation. He is disqualified. The winner is Molly. Rufus, we told you to behave. This is what happens when you don't listen, Rufus. Well, that was fun. Before we leave you, let's check some stats from that first period. Again, 2-0 Bobcats after one. Things got started just 26 seconds in. Clavak to Mercurio took a shot from the right out on top of the near side face-off circle that was deflected by Kyle Heitzner and into the back of the net before Babick even knew what hit him. First shot of the game, first goal, 1-0 right off the hop. Bobcats kept up the attack, drawing a penalty on Timofey Smirnov for slashing, and then 4 seconds into the man advantage, Heitzner on the backhand after Mercurio won the draw back to Martin, who then found Heitzner. He backhanded it right under the bar over the top of the right shoulder of Babick. And was able to make it 2-0 there. Bobcats were assessed a penalty on Stuckless for slashing 37 seconds after Heitzner's second goal of the period and 7th of the season. But despite, well, I should say not despite, holding the Thunderbirds power play to just one shot, and Kramer's one shot was stopped, and that was it on the Thunderbirds man advantage. And that's where we stand 2-0 after one. We'll take a timeout. come back and check scores from around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. 5 other games in progress to tell you about, and we'll do just that, as well as hear from our great sponsors here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network after this.
We make it easy at Ashton-Back Ford and Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashton-Back Ford and Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
on the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Ashton-Back Tent on the Concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Ashton-Back Ford or Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Solmic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Solmic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression at Turning Heads? Salon in Withville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2097-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Withville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawn.care.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
I am Hitachi.
Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia, classic trading cards, NASCAR collectibles, furniture, glassware, houseware, books, movies, and so much more. There's a world of possibilities inside their doors. Come see why Old Fort Antique Mall is a community staple and Wythe County icon.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition.
We welcome you back inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Take a look at scores around the FPHL tonight at the bottom of your screen here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. The big surprise, the 1-point Indiana Sentinels are taking it straight to the Port Huron Prowlers with a 5 spot in the opening 20 minutes. 5-1 Indiana heading into the second period from McMorran Arena. Go Sents. Not Sens, Sents. So the Ottawa people don't get confused. Danbury leads Watertown 1-0 in the second period. Athens up on Binghamton 2-0 going into the second period of that battle of first place teams. PD and Columbus tied 1-1 after 1, and the start in Monroe delayed between the Moccasins and the Biloxi Breakers. Getting set for with home services second period. Shots are 16-6 after the opening frame of this one. Kelsey Martian is our camera operator tonight. Kane Akers and Allison Eads are our co-technical directors. Sam Baber and James Trent are at ice level, operating our second and third cameras tonight. Heitzner's already on hat trick watch. He's got both goals so far tonight. And the second period underway. Romanow ahead for Ferocith. Dusts his way into the slot, shoots it, it's blocked into the netting, out of play. We get a whistle just 10 seconds into our With Home Services second period. And there's Sam's angle. Right behind the attacking net for the Bobcats. Carter Jr. off the faceoff win of the defensive zone. Banks it ahead. Romanow runs into Kramer. Smirnoff comes to it behind the net. Ahead for White. He gets it out for Rossith. Hoists it back into the zone. And Heitzner on the forecheck. Carter Jr. around the kick plate for White. Able to flip it out. Ford's pass blocked. Kramer comes to it indirectly and dumps it in. Igor Romanow. To his left for Heitzner. At the end of his shift, off the boot of Butita, but he clears to center. Igor back to it. Mercurio trying to get off for a change. Now Martin with Heitzner to his right. Moves it across. It is offside. As Heitzner let it go just as they blew it dead. Just a minute in to our With Home Services second period. You'll notice on the Bobcats bench, and we'll get to that at the next stoppage, Martin trying to intercept it. And now Michael Mania speeds up the wing and shoots. It's waffleboard to the side by Verostic. Kozirev back for Redchenko. Dennis knocked off the puck by Butsita. Redchenko sweeps it around for Martin. The captain, cross ice, looking for Klinecki. In front of the Bobcats bench, it pinballs back to Redchenko. Martin, and with a backhand into the zone as both teams' captains collided in front of their team's benches. Cade Hanley banks it ahead. Pastuca able to get it further with help from Bloomquist. Erickson settles. Now ahead for Daly. Patakin. Pass off the skate of a Thunderbird. Farmer sends it the length of the ice. It will go wide of the net, so it is icing with 17:58 remaining in our With Home Services second period. You'll notice on the Bobcats bench, that tan suit-coated gentleman is Greg Hussey. Anthony Schrum was originally scheduled to go help out the Cincinnati Cyclones this weekend as an emergency backup goaltender, and Hussey was signed to be the E-Bug for the Bobcats this weekend. Well, Cincinnati's need for said E-Bug resolved itself, and Schrum stayed. Hussey had already made plans to come up from his home in Winston-Salem, so he is an assistant coach tonight, and likely tomorrow night as well in Winston-Salem. Andrioli could not hold it in as things get a little more physical. Brezko dangles around a defender to his right for Daly. Skate to stick. Checked by Farmer, who picks it off from Brezko. Farmer pinned up along the wall, able to fight through it. And now ahead for Bloomquist. He can't get it out. Ferocith holds. Shot blocked by Salak. Pinball's out of the zone. Bloomquist poked away by Ferocith. Bloomquist kicks it across the line, offside. So neutral zone draw after the offside. Won by the Bobcats. Ramon out, Levac, Heitzner out. Heitzner dropped Mercurio. Behind the net, he goes with it. Tied up from behind by Smirnov, poked away by Heitzner. And now Ford stretches it ahead for White, who was tied up by Romanow. This is not icing. Verostic plays it with the goal stick for Levac. Now moves it ahead, too far for Mercurio. That is icing with 16:31 remaining. All right, so shout out to Thomas Fisher in our YouTube chat, who's let us know that Cincinnati actually got a goaltender from the Toronto Marlies of the AHL to drop down and fill in for Cincinnati. So that is why Schrum is still here and why Hussey is an assistant coach tonight instead of in full gear and coming out of retirement for one night only. Don Carter Jr. checked out top. Heitzner to Ferocith. Ferocith has it checked away. Romanow off the stick of Ford, so no icing. Smirnov hit the deck. Ferocith. Heitzner settles, shoots, sticked aside. Ferocith to the point. Levac sends it towards the net off a boot in front. Foot race for it. Zach White has a breakaway. Oh, Vero shut it down, stayed with him, and does the split to get the whistle. Holy jumping. Vero went full ballerina. Somehow hugged that left pad right to the post as White was trying to sneak it underneath. Circle that one. Rodchenko hits the deck, gets back to it, picked off by Mania. Now Kozirev battling with Hippolyte Smith, pop flies it, Stuckless comes to it, powers to the net, knocked away. Demke behind his own cage, battling with Stuckless, head for Mania, intercepted by Klinecki, feathered for Martin, trying to send it further for Stuckless, who banks it back to the point. Rodchenko shoots, and it's deflected by Kozirev into the webbing of the catching glove of Babic, and we get a whistle. Remember also, no Brandon Reller tonight. He's serving the first of a 2-game suspension. Erickson, now for Daly. Andrioli shoots. That one sticked aside by Babic. Bresco hit hard by Salak. Patakin pinches to hold it in. Lets it go. Blocked. Now a foot race the other way. Pastuca to his left for Bloomquist. Bloomquist shoots off the stick of Erickson. Off the top of the glass to stay in play. Bodies colliding far side corner. Salak. Good poke by Patakin to move it away. Now Daly. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Daly, Erickson was offside. We get a whistle and an immediate timeout. 14:49 left, and our With Home Services second period. Still 2-0 Bobcats. Back after this.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Solmic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Solmic America as a career path.
It's gone by in our With Home Services second period. White trying to center for Ford, broke it up. Now Ferosith on the intercept the other way. Ferosith down the wing. Forced away, Mercurio behind the net. Trying to center it, comes to Hlavak indirectly. Snipes it around the kick plate. Mercurio again trying to center. And intercepted by Ford. Ahead for Kramer. Good step up there by Igor Romanov to break up the entry. White dumps it in. Verostic settles with the goal stick around the kick plate and sauces it over to Romanov, who stretches ahead to Ferosith. Now Heitzner. Heitzner 1-on-2. Stick handles his way in! Oh, Babic got the pad. What a move by Heitzner, who's on hat trick watch. Now Ford off the stick of Vero. Romanow played over for Klinecki, but a penalty upcoming. It is a holding call, holding the stick call, and it's on Igor. Igor pleading his case, but to no avail. So the Bobcats do the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill for the second time tonight. Thunderbirds are 0 for 1 on their man advantage, which came in operating at one of the league's lowest at 10%. Radchenko tied up. Bloomquist works it loose for the moment along the near side half wall. Demke to Butita. Pastuca, one-timer. Glove save, Biro. No further play. Shots 21-10 in favor of the Bobcats. With just 20 seconds off the clock on Igor's penalty. Pastuca, Bloomquist, a shot! Again shut down by Vero. .13-16 left here in the With Home Services second period. And a $1.36 left on this R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. And a false draw on the faceoff. We'll do it again. I believe they're going to kick Stuckless out of the dot. That is the case. And Daly will be the one to take the draw. One by Butita, back for Bloomquist. Bloomquist down the wall, Demke, back to Bloomquist. Pastuca, far point. Waits, now dropped over for Salak. They'll swap spots at the point. Pastuca sets up for the wrister. It's blocked in front by Erickson. Battling for it along the half wall. Can't get it out yet. Bloomquist one-timer, tapped wide by Butita. Dangerously close to a high stick. Salak for Pastuca. Centered back for Salak. Wrister, glove save, Vero through a bus depot in front of the net. With 12:42 left in the second. So Mercurio to take the draw now. Tied up. Mania couldn't get to it in time. Patakin will clear it. Played by the high stick of Kramer. Ford will touch it and blow it dead. So that with a high stick on the power play in the neutral zone now forces, I was going to say that doesn't make sense. Should not be an offensive zone faceoff for the Bobcats. Should be a neutral zone draw. Thunderbirds win the draw. Kramer. Stick handles through center. Over to his right for Carter Jr. Moves it behind the net. Kramer let it go around for Ford. Ford. Bodied by Heitzner. Loses an edge. Carter Jr. Picked off by Patakin. Can't get it out. Zach White. Delays at the point. Wrister through traffic. Stopped by Verostic. And no further play. .22 seconds left now on Igor's holding the stick penalty. 8 minutes off the clock here in this middle frame. Carter Jr. back for Kramer. Picked off by Hlavak. 3-on-2 the other way, shorthanded. Brezko delays, centers. Erickson! Glove save, Babick! Great shorthanded opportunity there. Erickson still looking for his first of the season. He does have 4 assists so far. Igor standing in the box with 5 seconds. Andrioli possesses it with 2, with 1. Bumped by Farmer. Igor's free. Bobcats back at full strength. Pinballing around, moved to center by Doblace. Friendly fire between Erickson and Andrioli. Now ahead for Kozirev. Kozirev around Farmer. Pirouettes with it. Back towards the point, now leaves it for Brezko. Intercepted by fellow Czech Pastuka. And now drop back for Farmer. Farmer across the line, drops it for Bloomquist. He'll snipe it around the wall. Salak near side. Bumped by Brezko. Nice play by Brezko with the size disadvantage there to knock Salak off the puck. Delayed offside. Thunderbirds have to touch back up. They'll just change lines anyways. Dennis Redchenko sends it into the zone, chases after it. Good hit on Smirnov. Kozirev intercepts. Martin one-timer. That was a slap pass. Missed wide. Redchenko's shot blocked. Back to it. Kozirev back for Dennis. Towards Stuckless, couldn't get to it. Hippolyte Smith chips it to center and out. Picked off by Klenecki. To the red line, Martin. Speeds across the line, tried to drop it for Stuckless, now does. Shoots and misses just wide of the stick side. Klenecki holds. Martin centers. Heitzner! No! Left it for Erickson. Through the blue paint wide. And now Mania dropped it back. Nobody home. Heitzner with a tap at it. Now Lair Patakin. Ferosith touches up on side. Dropped for Ferosith. Centered Erickson. Rester waffle board to the side. Patakin back to the point for Erickson. Protects it. Backhands it wide. Mercurio ties up Doblace. 4-man scrum sent around. Erickson holds. Bodied by Butsita. Smirnov flips it out. Patakin sticks it down. Ahead for Mercurio. 3-on-1. Mercurio. Ferocith. Mercurio. Blocked. Kramer behind him. He'll send it back of his own cage. Banked ahead to White. Now Carter Jr. Through center. Drop for Kramer. Back behind the net for Carter Jr. Tied up by Romanow. And now worked free by Hlavak. 3-on-2 the other way. Mercurio. Ferocith. Waits. Trying to go back for Mercurio. Couldn't find him. Out to center it comes. Romanow hoisted into the zone. Bobcats will change on the fly. Over halfway through this one. Still 2-0 Bobcats. Demke for Ford. Through the neutral zone, trying to step around Brezko, and does. Ford now snipes it around Carter Jr. for Kramer. Kramer far side, picked off by Brezko. Now Klenecki. He'll maneuver through center. To his left for Andrioli, offside. 8:11 left in our With Home Services second period. 24-13 of the shots. Bobcats still in front. Over halfway through this one. We're back after this.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance. At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing.
Inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. 2-0 Bobcats over halfway through this one. Redchenko dumps it in. Babick leaves this for Dobles. Now Bloomquist. Poke checked by Redchenko, got around it. Walks in and shoots it, stick to side by Verostic. Salak tied up behind the net. Klenecki motors ahead, banks it around Dobles, gets it into the zone. Backdoor feed for Andrioli, blocked away. Blomquist dumps it in. Vero sticks it down, or gloves it down to the stick, to Daly. Now Dennis Redchenko banks it ahead. That hit Klenecki, heading to the bench. Martin sends it over. Daly battling with Smirnov along the wall. Smirnov sends it around for Kramer, who hoists it ahead. Glove down by Patakin. And a hand pass called on Patakin. So we get a whistle with 7:09 left in our With Home Services second period. Neutral zone draw, and Stuckless and Kramer we're going at it with one another, so they're told to back off. Ford wins it away from Martin. Smirnoff D2D Carter Jr. Stretched ahead for White and tapped into the zone. Erickson, shouldered by White. Ford wins possession away. Ford to the point, Carter Jr. Shoots, they score. It's deflected in by Zach White. And the Thunderbirds on the board. It is 2-1. The 15th shot on goal for Twin City finds its way through on the redirect by White. That is his 4th of the season. Carter Jr. and Gus Ford pick up the assists, as Mike Atwell told you. So it is Kyle Heitzner 2, Zach White 1 so far in this one. Heitzner, a stick lift. Lets it go high. You remember, he's on Hattie watch. Cleared to center. Heitzner hustles to it, dumps it back in. Babick behind his own net. Cade Hanley for Demke. Pastuca. Bloomquist. Looking for Salak, blocked by Erickson. Salak hits the deck, tripping call. Upcoming, and now Heitzner is gone after. One Thunderbird hit the deck, that's Bloomquist. Now Mercurio and Dobles are involved. Oh, Dobles took Mercurio down. Romanow wants a word with him about that. So does Heitzner. And Mercurio is down. And in a heap, Josh Stevens, Dr. Josh Stevens out to have a look at him. and asking the referee how he went down, maybe to check for a concussion. So Doblace to the box, as is Heitzner. So we'll sort this out. Heitzner's going to get called for the trip, I believe. Now what's happened after that is what's going to be difficult to sort out. Mercurio to his feet, great to see. And he had some words for Doblace. And Doblace is being sent to the room. Wow. Luke Doblace is headed to the locker room. So we'll see if that's a game misconduct or not. Still sorting this out. Gus Ford and John Butita are discussing with our referees tonight. Steve Harrison and Wojtek Zemlika standing at the edges of their respective benches.
Number 86 for the Bobcats, Heitzner. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 27 for the Thunderbirds. 2-minute minor for roughing. And 5-minute game misconduct.
It is a game misconduct and a 5-minute major on Doblace. For the takedown of Mercurio. Mercurio roughing, Heitzner tripping, Doblace 2 for roughing, and then the extra 5-minute major and the game. So with it being a major on Doblace, Steve Harrison is not happy. So another Thunderbird will have to go in the box to serve the major. Michael Mania is the chosen party for that duty. So we should be 4-on-4 here for 2 minutes. And then the Bobcats would have 3 minutes of 5-on-4 power play time. Kozirev drops it for Martin. Back for Kozirev. Couldn't find him. Taken away by Hanley. Now ahead for Ford. He'll peel back. Checked by Kozirev. Hanley maneuvers his way through center. Close to offside with Ford. Knocked away by Hlavak. Here's Hlavak powering through contact. Sends it below the goal line. Kozirev. Checked by Farmer. Now White for Ford. Ford waits, shoots, Biro shut it down in between the pillows. 5:35 left in this With Home Services second period. So Luke Doblace game misconduct is a 5-minute major for slew footing, which is a big no-no. And because it's a slew foot and a game misconduct, Director of Player Safety Dave Jackson will have a look at that, and Doblace may not see the ice tomorrow night. We'll see. Carter Jr. centered it, nobody home. Foot race, Klenecki and Salak. Picked off by Smirnov. Timofey Smirnov around Daly into the zone. Smirnov dangles, shoots, waffle board to the side by Vero. Pastuca trying to work it away from Brezko here. Now Salak missed high and wide. Smirnov hit hard by Daly. Klenecki clears it to center. Redchenko had it knocked away from him by Pastuca. Now Brezko trying to settle it, fanned on it. Picked off by Kramer. Kramer, wait, shoots off a stick, stays in play. Daly, 1-on-2 the other way. Trying to drop it back, nobody home. Now Kramer, stepped up on by Hlavak. Daly's gonna touch back up. 5 seconds left on the Heitzner penalty, Mercurio penalty. Heitzner now free. Remember, Mercurio had a double minor. So now it's 5-on-4 for the Bobcats for the next 250. And remember, that is an uninterrupted 250 because that's a major penalty. Heitzner has one power play goal tonight. Martin to the point. Hlavak couldn't hold on to it. Still 2.5 left on the Hitachi Energy power play. Hlavak backhands it. Ferosith speeds down the wing. Shoot, score! From a sharp angle. Bar down. It's a power play goal. A first of the year for Ferosith. 3-1 Bobcats. Couldn't quite tell if that glanced off Babbitt's shoulder or beat him clean, but that's the second to beat him high, glove side above that left shoulder. And remember, there's still 2:18 left. The power play does not end with a goal on the major penalty. It is continuous until the end of that 5 minutes. So still 5-on-4 for another 2:15. Ferosith gets the monkey off his back, his first of the season. Klenecki trying the same move up the wing. Centered Heitzner trying to shoot. That one was blocked. And a penalty upcoming. It is on the Thunderbirds. It's a hook. And it's on, I believe, Carter Jr. maybe? No, Salak. Media timeout. 2 minutes of 5-on-3 when we come back.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still. Escape the everyday and find your peace at the Cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing
Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats with a full 2 minutes of 5-on-3 Hitachi Energy power play time. Again, with the major still rolling. Here is Mercurio. Kozirev. Another penalty upcoming on the Thunderbirds. Verostik's off. Mercurio. Waiting. Heitzner. Kozirev. Score! No! It stayed out! It stayed out! No goal! No goal! Waved off by the far side official. It is no goal. It's a slash on Ford. The light went on, but that appeared to glance off the near post. Yep, it did. I just watched it back. That went off the near post, stick side on Babic. So still sorting out the penalties. Ford's called for a slash. So extended 5-on-3 here. Here's Klinecki. Now Heitzner. Back for Klinecki. To the right, Mercurio. He settles it. Walks into the slot. Klinecki fakes it. To the left, Mercurio. Dusts it off. Heitzner. Backdoor looking for Kozirev. Could not find him. Klinecki holds the line. Klinecki. Back for Kozirev. He'll straight into the slot. Martin. Klinecki. Mercurio. Klinecki skate to stick. Back for Mercurio, too far. Kozirev holds. Kozirev delays. Heitzner. Back to Kozirev. Now Heitzner. Powers in front off the side of the cage. Rebound cleared, but not out yet. Martin. Mercurio. Dusts it off. Kozirev. Martin score! Tic-tac-toe. 4-1 Bobcats. The captain puts it home. Second power play goal of the night. Or I should say third power play goal of the night. The second on this power play. Should still be 5-on-3. And it is, because there are still 44 seconds left on the major. So it's still 5-on-3 for 44 seconds. Bobcats win the draw. Ferosith for Hlavak. Ferosith, who had the first on this power play, powers down the far wing to the point. Stuckless. Hlavak. Daly. Ferosith on top of the dot. Hlavak. Now Daly. Daly. Down low, Stuckless. To the point, Hlavak. Ferosith. Backdoor, Daly score! Holy jumping! 5-1. Daly with a 1T rocket, Brett Hull style. Out on top of the far side faceoff dot. And it's a 5 spot for the Bobcats. So 5-on-4 now for 12 more seconds. And for the first time this season, that is a McDonald's cheeseburger goal. So for those in attendance tonight, take your ticket stub to the locations in Wytheville, Rural Retreat, Pulaski, or Fort Chiswell and get a free cheeseburger. That is a good question. If it's is it per goal? I don't know. Probably not. 5 cheeseburgers may actually send me into cardiac arrest. Intercepted by Butita, shot blocked by Kozirep. Martin the other way. Ahead, Heitzner, picked off by Butita. Mania. There's a stick down in front of the bench. Carolina's bench is imploring. Mania out of the box. Deflected by Klinecki. Mania protects it. Centers for White. White a backhander, shoulder to side by Vero. Redchenko has it picked off by Butita. Now Mania, 25 seconds. Redchenko for Heitzner. He'll clear it ahead. Will this go far enough for icing? No. Smirnoff ahead for Hanley. Tapped in by Heitzner. Final 10. Andrioli beats him to it. Centers, Heitzner! Blocked! Erickson deflects it to center. Pastuca for Bloomquist, 2 and 1. That'll do it for period number 2.
License plate number TLW7220. Please meet at the box office. Once again, Nissan Rogue, blue, gray, and color. License plate TLW.
What a second period for the home squad. That is, pardon me, the second cheeseburger goal of the season, I should say. The 6-5 win over Columbus.
Everybody in the distance tonight gets a free cheeseburger. Just take your ticket stub in the fourth area participating McDonald's in Wytheville, Rural Retreat, Pulaski, and Fort Chiswell until 1 week after the game to redeem your free cheeseburger. Now, turn your attention to center ice. Everybody say hi, Kendra. It's time for Chuck-a-Puck.
It's Chuck-a-Puck time. So Rufus and Ruckus are out there with it being Mascot Mania. And Aaron has actually flipped the tooth gap. Here we go. Had a few that hit that newly installed high penalty box glass. We got some contenders. Kendra's going to blow it dead here in a second. It's like golf. You got to get a good roll, good lie. That one looked good on the fly there. Yeah, I think I see the winner unless there's a buzzer beater here. Oh, we got a winner. 112. Well done, guy in Bass Pro Shops hoodie. Think he knows Martin Truex Jr. or think they're friends or wait a minute, who drives out? Briscoe. That's right. So get back through the scoring in that second period. There was a lot of it. Igor Romano guilty of holding the stick at 6:20. Bobcats, despite 3 shots on that Thunderbird power play, able to kill it off. Then, Zach White made it a 2-1 game, redirecting the puck home at 13-10 off the shot by Don Carter Jr. 35 seconds later, rough stuff. Heitzner tripped up Salak. Salak hit the deck. Heitzner was met with resistance. Mercurio and Doblaze got tied up with one another. They each got 2 for roughing. And then at the end of their scrum, Doblaze slew-footed Mercurio and took him down head first. And received a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Important to note that 5-minute major. Less than a minute after that, or I should say less than 3 minutes after that, Damon Ferosith unassisted up the wing on the power play, made it 3-1. 15 seconds after that, while still on the major, Jan Salak guilty of hooking. 21 seconds after that, Gus Ford called for slashing. So it was lengthy, and I mean lengthy, 5-on-3 time. Danny Martin on beautiful tic-tac-toe passing from Mercurio and Kozirev put home his third of the season at the 18:03 mark. And then 22 seconds after that, Ferosith picks up his second point on that power play alone. With the secondary assist, he found Stuckless, who went back over for Daly, who one-timed it home and made it 5-1, and that is where we stand after 40 minutes of play. Shots 29-17 in favor of the Bobcats. With that, we'll take a timeout and hear from our great sponsors here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network and check scores from around the FPHL before Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. 5-1 after 40 minutes. Bobcats in front. Back in just a bit.
We make it easy at Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats!
What do you see? I see a delicious looking bottle of beer dripping with beauty from head to toe. She's just missing a lime. Not your ordinary lime, a lime that's pre-packaged, non-exposed to the germs most commonly found in your local exotic bars. How about we take it a step further? This pre-packaged vegan gummy is infused with real juice, electrolytes, vitamins, and is cheaper than your store-bought limes, but tastes better. A beauty she is. Fruit droppers, keep your fingers off my fruit. Available.
All new Blue Line Bar and Spirits, located at concession number 4 inside the Hitachi Energy Arena. Check out our brand new lineup featuring ice cold draft beer. This month's taps include Natural Light and Seven Sisters IPA. We're also serving up a fresh selection of RTD alcoholic drinks, including Screwdrivers, Margaritas, Jack and Cola, Crown Royal Lemonade, Bahama Mamas, Sex on the Beach, Blue Motorcycles, and Long Island Iced Tea. So head over to Blue Line Bar and Spirits, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and enjoy the game while the Bobcats are on the prowl.
We make it easy at Ashton-Back Ford and Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashton-Back Ford and Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
on the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Ashton-Back Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Ashton-Back Ford or Ashton-Back Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the Spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Somic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Summit America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2297-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you...
You're inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you, getting set for our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. As you see the Bobcats coaching staff free under the ice, let's take a look at the FPHL scoreboard tonight. Athens with a 4-1 lead on Binghamton in the third period at Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. Indiana still up 5-2 on Port Huron in the third period. Watertown and Danbury still tied 1-1 in the third. Biloxi and Monroe underway. It is 3-1 Breakers on top of the Moccasins in the second period, and 3-1 Columbus on top of PD in the third period of that one as well. $5-1 is our score here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Kane Akers and Allison Eads are our technical crew tonight. Kelsey Marchant, our camera operator. Sam Baber. Lindsay, James Trent, keeping things looking good at ice level. Oh, excuse me, 3-1 Monroe heading into the second period. 3-1 Monroe heading into the second period of that one. Sorry about that. Mercurio to take the draw and win it. White. Smirnoff, Carter Jr. back to Smirnoff, ahead for White. Tapped into the zone. Romano. Played over for Hlavak. Now Ferocit for Mercurio. Speeds into the zone. Stick handles around a defender. Lost the handle. Ford sends it out of play. That's going to be a delay of game penalty. Look out in section 104. I think that might have actually gone down the tunnel. Bobcats back to the Hitachi Energy power play. Sniped around to Heitzner, who's got 2 tonight. And from Martin. Martin fakes it, lost it. Carter gets it out. White racing ahead shorthanded, poked away. Heitzner, 4-on-3 the other way. To his right, Andrioli. Drop for Mercurio. Dusts it off. Pass too hot to handle for Klinecki. And all the way down the ice it comes. Verostic. They'll leave it behind the net now for Klinecki. $1:25 to go on this man advantage. Pastuca watching Klinecki. Klinecki stick handles around him. Now Mercurio ahead for Heitzner. Heitzner steps into it, shoots, missed high. Banks towards the point. Salak able to hop on it and clear it out. He moves into the offensive zone shorthanded now. Nice poke check there by Verostic. Broke that shorthanded chance up. Now Klinecki. Centered. Martin. Lost the handle on it. Picked off by Farmer and cleared. 48 seconds now. Verostic leaves it for Klinecki. Now Stuckless, second unit out. Stuckless trying to drop it for Ferocith. That was blocked. White. Hoisted into the zone. Glove down by Verostic. Played ahead for Hlavak. Stuckless. Hlavak. To his right for Daly. Daly. Drop for Hlavak. Trying to sweep it cross ice. Nobody was home. Stuckless can't get there in time. 15 seconds. Brezko. Banks it around Carter Jr. Carter Jr. walls him off. 6 seconds and 5. White lets it go with 2 and a 1. Ford free. And the Thunderbirds kill it off. First successful penalty kill for them tonight. Heitzner. Now Klenecki. Redchenko. Sends it ahead. Denver Craig. Couldn't get it past center. Bloomquist centers. Salak. Walking in. Missed the net. Carter Jr. now. Snipes it around the wall. Heitzner can't get it out. Held in by Slagerts. Now Denver Craig couldn't get it away from Carter Jr. Bloomquist powers towards the net. Pitchforked out of danger for the moment. Mercurio battling along the wall. Craig digs it loose. It's not out yet. Carter Jr. for Ford. Now Slagerts. Slap pass. Behind the net, Bloomquist tied up by Klenecki. Salak, pocket picked. Redchenko able to bank it out. Heitzner tried to settle it, could not. Slagers does. Slagers in his own end with it, banks it back for Carter Jr. Now Kramer for Ford. Ford overskated it. Patakin backhands it around, looking for Erickson. Couldn't find him. Demke holds. Cycles it. White, pocket picked by Laird Patakin. Now Andrioli ahead for Brezko. Foot race. Daly shoots, and a glove save made by Babick. And Brezko goes bowling into the net. Patakin drops it back for Erickson. Now Brezko sends it into the zone. That hit the stick of a Thunderbird on the bench. So we get a whistle. Hlavak hoisted into the zone. Waffle board to the side by Babick. Banked ahead, Carter Jr. Gets it out. Deflected off the linesman to center. Farmer, now Butita. Backdoor feed, penalty upcoming on the Bobcats. Slagers snipes it around, down. Butita to the point, Farmer. Comes out of the zone, 6-on-5. Farmer. And the touch made by Martin at center. Should be a hooking call, and it is. On Igor Romanow. And Nikita Kozyrev headed to the room limping. That's not a good sign. Hopefully it's just a skate blade issue. Kramer for White. Now Ford. Pastuca, swing and a miss. Cross ice, White. Back to Pastuca. Touched over to Kramer. Point Pastuca. Left side, Kramer. Wrister, wide. Pastuca again. Holds at the point. Cross ice, bank pass. Kramer. Down the wing. Left for Ford on top of the dot to the point, Pastuca. Now Ford. Kramer into the middle. Salak had his stick tied up and broken. So it's 4-on-4 until he can get a new twig. Ford picked off by Heitzner and cleared. Minute gone, a minute to go on the Romanow hooking penalty and the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Brezko here battling shorthanded. What a pass. Andrioli wide. Rebound, Brezko. Could not get to it. The cage was yawning. Hlavak. Erickson. He'll send it to length. Babick will settle. Carter Jr. Well, nothing else. That killed an extra 20 seconds. Michael Mania now. Drops it Demke. Cross ice, Carter Jr. Bloomquist. Mania. Shoots. Gloved by Vero. He'll draw it into his midst and get the whistle. Media timeout. Still 5-1 Bobcats. Back after this.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season, powering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hundley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats? Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats with a 5-1 lead. 16 seconds left on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. And the final 10 of it, Stuckless, can't clear yet. Butita, centered. Hippolyte Smith, dropped. Mania, Carter Jr., 2 and 1. Backdoor feed, tapped wide by Smirnoff. Romano free. Banked ahead for Martin. Tied up from behind by Carter Jr., who muscles back ahead with it. Is knocked down by Romano. Igor back to his feet, as is Carter Jr. Redchenko dumps it in. Smirnoff snipes it around. Hippolyte Smith between the legs for Kramer. Pass was blocked by Heitzner, and now Smirnoff hit the deck, and it's going to be a tripping call, I think. Well, the linesman blew it dead. Not sure the reason for the whistle there, but it's an offensive zone draw for the Bobcats. Thunderbirds win the defensive zone draw. Farmer maneuvers his way through center and dumps it in. Heitzner tapped it ahead. Ford deflected it to keep it in. White down the wing. Behind the net, Lavak intercepts ahead. Heitzner chips it out of the zone. Farmer picks it up as his defensive blue line. Now for Ford. Watched by Ferocit. Ford maneuvers through center. Trying to stick handle through multiple defenders. Chopped to the far side. Sends it back to the near side to Kramer. Now Ford behind the net. Wraps in front. Scores. Bit of a defensive breakdown there. White and Kramer having words with the official there for some reason. But it is a goal for Gus Ford, his 8th of the season. Can't leave that guy all alone in front of the net. He spun it past Verostic on the stick side. Bobcats win the draw. Lerpa taken. Spanks it into the zone. Around it goes. Babick Leaves it, nearly intercepted. Now it is by Daly, who settles it down. Patakin, down low, Andrioli tapped it wide. Pastuca battling with Brezko. Daly soccers it over the glass and out of play into section 109. We're going to whistle with 11:41 left here in regulation. Bobcats win the draw off the tie-up. Patakin had it knocked away. Andrioli holds. Andrioli centers. Brezko tapped it further. That's either a penalty or a hand pass. It's a penalty. It's a high stick. It's on Pastuca, I think. It is on Pastuca. It is a 2-minute minor. Bobcats back to the Hitachi Energy power play. Thunderbirds win the draw in the defensive zone. Slagers for White. Sends it out of play. That's going to be delay of game. Wait a minute. No, Denver Craig's in the box. There's a penalty on the Bobcats. Hang on here. So White's also headed over. Well, what's... So Craig has 2 for roughing. And White delay of game. So the Thunderbirds have taken their timeout. I would assume that this would be 4-on-3. There's 6 seconds were off the clock on Pastuca's penalty. Oh, the timeout is over. Face-off will be at center. So Bobcats still on the power play. It is still 5-on-4. With the concurrent minors, it will remain 5-on-4. Klinecki. Drop for Mercurio. Forced back by Butita at the red line. Mercurio sauces it for Klinecki. Trying to reset the breakout. Mercurio for Heitzner. Heitzner shoots it into the cross side. Picked off by Farmer. He gets it out to center. Klinecki. And for Mercurio. Mercurio across the line. Now Martin Taps it towards the net, stick to side by Babick. Martin hit from behind by Farmer. Multi-man scrum, far side corner, dug loose by Heitzner. Heitzner behind the net with it. Sets it up to the right, Mercurio. Back to Heitzner. It was off a stick. Heitzner to it near side of the point, Klenecki. Back to Mercurio, trying to settle it. Shoots, deflected by Andrioli, went just wide, draws a penalty. Heitzner to the point, Klenecki. Now back to Mercurio. Into the middle, Martin. Shoots it. Deflected into the netting, out of play. It is a tripping call. It is on James Farmer. So the Bobcats now will get a two-man advantage. I believe we should have immediate timeout here. Haven't taken it yet. The whistle has to be under 10, to my knowledge, to take it. So shots are 32-19 in favor of the Bobcats, who now have 31 seconds of 5-on-3. And as Martin hit the deck there, 1-on-2 along the wall is Andrioli. Heitzner digs it loose. Heitzner behind the net, wraps in front to the point, Mercurio. Mercurio shoots, deflected wide. Heitzner back to it. Mercurio dusts it off. Klenecki back to Mercurio, skate to stick. 2-1. Pastuca free, 5-on-4 now. Mercurio. Andrioli centered Martin. Couldn't get the shot away cleanly. $1:20 left on the Farmer penalty. Klenecki, Martin, Heitzner shoots and misses high. Klenecki, kick, why keep it in? Klenecki settles it. Oh, blows a tire at center. Recovered, though, by Ferozith. Now Daly across the line. Sachets into the middle. Score! While getting tripped. Sniped it home. What a play! The arm went up and the puck went in. Wow! It doesn't get much better than that. Holy jumping. Daly from his knees. Top shelf on Babick. It's second of the night, fifth of the season. Cade Hanley is going to the box for the trip. So more power play time. Back to 5-on-4 for a full 2. Slager's tied up. Putita moves ahead. Stick handles his way through a couple. Hits the deck. Thunderbirds bench wants a call. They're not going to get one. Patakin, fans on it. Clear towards the line. Putita peels back. And clears it. Patakin leaves it for Levac. Levac, a $1:30 left for Brezko. Brezko speeds up the wing. Had his pocket picked by Salak, who clears it. Levac from Verostic. Denver Craig hops on. Levac drops it. Mercurio maneuvers his way through center, trying to stick handle around Salak, could not. Nice play by Craig to keep it alive. Mercurio recollects his twig. Smirnoff, slap clear. Minute gone, a minute to go. Verostic with Levac hopping off. Heitzner maneuvering his way through open ice. Heitzner stick handles it over. Martin back for Heitzner. Centered. Denver Craig. Mercurio tapped high. Craig. Heitzner. Oh, sticked aside by Babic into the netting, out of play. And now I believe we'll have a timeout. We should at least. Perhaps not. There we go. Just over 7 minutes left in our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. 6-2 Bobcats. Back after this.
What do you see? I see a delicious looking bottle of beer dripping with beauty from head to toe. She's just missing a lime. Not your ordinary lime. A lime that's pre-packaged, non-exposed to the germs most commonly found in your local exotic bars. How about we take it a step further? This pre-packaged vegan gummy is infused with real juice, electrolytes, vitamins, and is cheaper than your store-bought limes, but tastes better. A beauty, she is. Fruit droppers. Keep your fingers off my fruit. Available in all fruit flavors.
The all-new Blue Line Bar and Spirits, located at concession number 4 inside the Hitachi Energy Arena. Check out our brand new lineup featuring ice-cold draft beer. This month's taps include Natural Light and Seven Sisters IPA. We're also serving up a fresh selection of RTD alcoholic drinks, including Screwdrivers, Margaritas, Jack and Cola, Crown Royal Lemonade, Bahama Mamas, Sex on the Beach, Blue Motorcycles, and Long Island Iced Tea. So head over to Blue Line Bar and Spirits, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and enjoy the game while the Bobcats are on the prowl.
Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Kelsey Martian, our camera operator tonight. Allison Eads and Kane Akers teaming up as our co-technical crew. Cade Hanley has a 10-minute game misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct. That is the second Thunderbird to see an early exit. And the penalty time is not up there. Ford is serving the misconduct, I believe, or serving the rest of Hanley's penalty, I presume, which there were 22 seconds left on that penalty before we went to break. Oh, there it is. Klinecki centers it. Stuckless. Back for Klinecki. Lets it go wide. Rebound loose in front. Daly couldn't get to it. Sends it around. Klinecki could not get there in time. That might kill the remaining time. Klinecki trying to speed ahead with it. Drops it. Brezko. Ford is free. Here's Brezko. Sashaying into the zone. Slams on the brakes. Snow shower, banks it to the point, Klinecki. Back down for Brezko outside of the dot. Flicks the backhander to Stuckless. Now Ferocith. Stick handles through a defender. Rats back of the goal. Daly shoots it off the pad of Babic. Remember, he's on hat trick watch as well. Ferocith. Forced to the point. Stuckless. Shoots. Waffle board to the side by Babic. Daly deflected that one on. Babic able to stop it. Sprawling. Romanow intercepts. Daly moving ahead with it. Protects it along the wall. Sends it low. Romanow forechecking after it. Nearly picked off by Heitzner. Pastuca picked off by Philip Levac and dumped in. Carter Jr. ahead. Nobody could get a piece of that one. So it'll be icing with 5:54 remaining. here in our Ashenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. The 5 power play goals tonight for the Bobcats is a franchise record for man advantage markers, beating the previous mark of 3. Mercurio, Heitzner, Flavak, Romanow. Glove save, Babic. Rebound loose. Heitzner could not get there. Bloomquist drops it back. Oh, broken up by Craig. Denver Craig speeds ahead with it. Craig waiting. Back for Mercurio. Babic kept it out. Craig banked it off the side of the cage. Smirnoff behind the net. Checked by Craig. Good shift for him. Heitzner forced it loose. Salak able to muscle it out of the zone. Laird Patakin, though, peels into his own end and dropped down for Erickson. Overskated it, but able to body Butita off of it. As he and Butita go at it along the wall, Heitzner banks it to center and out. Smirnoff for Farmer. Back to Smirnoff. Final 5. Smirnoff chips it into the zone. Erickson banked ahead. Andrioli. Brezko. Nicely done. Muscles down low. Couldn't get the shot away. Slagers banks it ahead. Andrioli holds it in for the moment. Slagers now in front of his own cage. Slagers drops it for Smirnoff. Smirnoff hoists it ahead. Patakin could not stick that down. Hippolyte Smith, shouldered by Patakin. Banked it to Slagers. Picked up Martin. Cross ice. Daly settles the bouncing puck. Powers down the wing. Checked away by Carter Jr. Carter Jr. now maneuvers behind the net with it for Slagers. Slagers. Stretch pass tapped into the zone by White. Klenecki. Run into by White. Now Denver Craig. Rodchenko. Stucklitz for Martin. Martin waiting. Trying to go down low for Craig. Couldn't find him. Craig off the back of the cage. Battling for it. And now Kramer. Will bank it back for Carter Jr. with 3.5 to go. Carter Jr. for Demke. With the top line for the Bobcats back out. Demke. Behind the net, Carter Jr. Watched by Mercurio. Ford, far side. Dangles around Heitzner. Across the line. Ford shoots it off the back of the cage. Demke holds. Cycled around. Bloomquist. To the point for Farmer. Pinballing puck shot on. Save made by Verostic. And we get our final media timeout of the night. 2:53 to go. Down the stretch we come. 6-2 Bobcats. Back with the finish after this.
What do you see? I see a delicious looking bottle of beer dripping with beauty from head to toe. She's just missing a lime. Not your ordinary lime, a lime that's pre-packaged, non-exposed to the germs most commonly found in your local exotic bars. How about we take it a step further? This pre-packaged vegan gummy is infused with real juice, electrolytes, vitamins, and is cheaper than your store-bought limes, but tastes better. A beauty she is. Fruit droppers. Keep your fingers off my fruit. Available in all fruit flavors.
The all-new Blue Line Bar and Spirits, located at concession number 4 inside the Hitachi Energy Arena. Check out our brand new lineup featuring ice-cold draft beer. This month's taps include Natural Light and Seven Sisters IPA. We're also serving up a fresh selection of RTD alcoholic drinks, including screwdrivers, margaritas, Jack and Cola, Crown Royal Lemonade, Bahama Mamas, Sex on the Beach, Blue Motorcycles, and Long Island Iced Tea. So head over to Blue Line Bar and Spirits, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and enjoy the game while the Bobcats are on the prowl.
Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats with a 6-2 lead with under 3 minutes to go. Bloomquist for the Thunderbirds. Battling with Romano. Those two hit the deck. And they'll let that go. Demke behind the net. Sets up. Crossing paths with Farmer. Now for Jan Salak. Played back to Demke. Stepped up on by Heitzner. Boy, Heitzner wants that Hattie. He intercepts. Trying to center. Nobody was home. Pastuca banks it off the glass. Picked up at the red line by Mercurio. Romano. Levac. Glove down by Demke. He'll cycle it around for Farmer. Farmer. Maneuvers through center. Slap shot gloved by Vero. No further play. Easy pickings there for Verostic. With under 2 minutes to go, 1:57 to be exact. Verostic has stopped 19 of the 21 he has seen tonight. Boris Babic, all things told, 34 out of 40. 34 saves is never a bad night, but it is a 6-2 game nonetheless. Carter Jr. Kramer shoots. That one's gloved by Verostic. With 1:47 remaining here in regulation. Smirnoff, one-timer, blocked by Andrioli, and that stung him. He gets stick tapped for the bench for it, though. Smirnoff had a second chance blocked. Carter Jr. with a toe drag. Back to Smirnoff at the point. Stopped by Verostic. Brezko tried to dive in front of that as well. Breaking news from Port Huron, Michigan. The Indiana Sentinels have won their first game in franchise history, 9-3 over Port Huron. Congratulations, Indiana. Demke's shot shut down by Vero. Was just racking up the saves down the stretch here. .88 seconds left. Thunderbirds win the draw. Sit down and around. Klinecki banks it ahead. Stuckless trying to get it out. Can't yet. Stuckless will bank this into the zone. It goes on goal. Sticked aside by Babic. Demke with $1:20 left for Slagers. Now Mania stepped up on by Craig. Coming to maneuver around him. Mania slams on the brakes. Centers it for Slagers. Demke one-timer, miss wide. Rebound trickled wide. Delayed penalty coming up on the Bobcats. Mania, Butita. Slagers fanned on it. And Martin the touch with 45.6. It is a slash on Dennis Rodchenko with 45.6 remaining in regulation. And that'll be spent, I should say, on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Thunderbirds win the draw off the tie-up. Bloomquist, Salak. Smirnoff, Bloomquist, Pastuca. Banked out top for Smirnoff. Tapped over to Salak. To the point, Smirnoff. Pastuca, Salak scores. Beautifully done there by the Thunderbirds, but it's too little too late. It cuts the lead in half, and it is a 6-3 game now on the power play goal by Jan Salak.
And it's a Thunderbirds goal scored 19 minutes, 36 seconds into the third period by number 16, Jan Salak. Number 24,
Face-off won by the Thunderbirds. Carter Jr. with 20 seconds. Lavak had it picked off. Carter Jr. Now Ramon out. Banks it out. Denver Craig. He'll maneuver ahead with it. Denver Craig shoots. Babick made the save. Rebound loose. Craig trying to dig it free, and Babick dives out to cover it. Craig looking for his first professional goal and nearly had it. .8 to go. Oh, one more draw. Mercurio to take it. It's won by the Thunderbirds. Clear it out. That will do it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 6-3, the final. And the Bobcats will skate over and congratulate Hunter Verostic on a 22-save performance. Bobcats now move a point ahead of the idle Topeka Scarecrows. And if Watertown can beat Danbury, the Bobcats will jump from 5th to 3rd in one night in the Empire Division. Greg Hussey's first win as an official assistant coach. How about that? Hey, maybe you should make this a permanent gig there, Greg. Just an idea. Danny Morton, the captain, will lead the victory lap around the rink at Hitachi Energy Arena. As the fans stand on top of the boards, looking to high five this great group after a tremendous victory. A resounding one tonight. The combined score in both games between the Thunderbirds and Bobcats so far, Blue Ridge outscoring Twin City 11-4 through 2 games of this series so far. We'll keep it here for the 3 stars of the game. Our 3 stars all season long. Brought to you by our friends at Chantel. Chantel, always connected to you. As the victory lap concludes, we'll keep it here. For our 3 stars, Daly and Heitzner both with 2 goals. So almost assuredly there's 2. Mercurio had a handful of apples. Tonight's 3rd star, Justin Daly's 2 goals earned him 3rd star. And he will toss the t-shirt into 111. Second star, also with 2, Kyle Heitzner. And tonight's first star, I believe, is Mike Mercurio. Sorry for the spoiler. 4 assists for Mercurio. That's a fruit basket. Great win for this group. Yeah, one more time, our 3 stars tonight. Daly, Heitzner, each with 2 goals, 3 and 2, respectively. Mike Mercurio with 4 assists on the night. A quartet of apples picks up first star honors tonight. The goal by Daly at 11:05, assisted by Ferosith and Stuckless. So Ferosith with 3 points tonight, 2 assists and a power play goal for him. Stuckless picked up a couple of assists. There are a lot of guys with a lot of points tonight. Let's just put it that way. In a 6-3 win. That'll just about do it for us. For our technical crew tonight, special thank you to them as always for their hard work. Kelsey Marchant, our camera operator. Sam Baber and James Trent operating the cameras at ice level. And Allison Eads and Kate Akers tag teaming technical directing duty. Well done, everyone. Our official scorer, Chris Robertson, public address announcer, Mike Atwell, and our entire staff and crew here with the Bobcats and the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. Brett Wiseman saying so long for now. We will see you tomorrow night from Winston-Salem. We are on the air at 5:50 Eastern Standard Time from the Fairgrounds Arena for a 6:05 puck drop. Remember, you can also listen to tomorrow night's game if you're out and about on your Saturday night on 96.5 WCGX The Cat, also 1340 AM and WCGX.rocks if you're out and about and can't tune in on Facebook Live, Sportfy, or YouTube. But we'll be with you from Twin City tomorrow night at 5:50. Until then, one more time, the final. Bobcats win it 6-3. We will see you across the state line.